Mississippi River, going into the Gulf. Let's count how many streams spawns from this. Missouri, 1. Arkansas, 2. Red, 3. Atchafalaya, 4. Tennessee, 5. Ohio, 6. Illinois, 7. Is that a coincidence? I do not think so. This is the Nile River. They're hiding the information. Now let's confirm it. We're going to go into the secret books that these secret societies read from. And that is indeed the Freemason Society. There are certain levels that give away certain information. And this is where all of your senators and congressmen, this is where they go to get that information. They're not going to get it from universities. The only other way they're going to get it is by continuously searching within the chancellor's libraries, who are the guardians at the universities and state colleges. That's where the information is. So, let's go down to page 25. Let's start reading here. The ancient and mystic Oriental rite is universal and is open to every master mason who believes in the fatherhood of God and the universal brotherhood of all men. The other qualification necessary of the neophyte. Remember Neo from the Matrix. The neophyte is that he shall be honorable and upright in his dealings. Number 4, the cradle of the symbolism used in all masonry is placed by many of the best authorities in that country, which they believe was first inhabited, the plateau of Tartary. Tartary, the empire of Tartaria, is something that we are going to get into much.
Did you catch that? First inhabited. It was the original land. It was first inhabited. All these other places are new. All these other continents are new. And something else I caught. America is way bigger than what they make you think it is. Did you hear that? America is way bigger than what you think it is because it takes 2 days to drive across America. If you do non-stop. 2 days from one end of America to the other side. But in other countries, it takes 8 hours to drive across their countries. It takes 8 hours to drive across their country, but it takes 2 days to drive across America. Days. And that's if you don't stop. Don't stop to get gas. Don't stop to do nothing. I mapped it out. But the other countries, it takes 8 hours. It takes days to get across America. It's bigger here. This is the bigger place. And they're not telling you that. Just from Missouri to Colorado is 17 hours. It's a 17-hour drive. 17. Almost a day. You get that now? That they're lying about the size of things? Look at a map. America is small, but yet all the other countries you can drive across them in 8 hours. Look it up, I did. And really, it takes 6 days to drive across America because you're going to have to stop. You're going to have to get gas. You're going to have to rest. It took me almost 3 days to get when I left Tennessee and came to Colorado. It took me 3 days, y'all. 3 days. Between stopping, getting gas, rest stops, all that kind of stuff. It took 3 days for me to drive here. So, They need to stop lying. Same thing when I went back driving. We stopped and get hotel rooms. Come back. Had to keep stopping. Take showers, everything. It takes a long time, and that's with us with our. That's with driving. At what 70 miles per hour. So they're lying.
Much later, but actually sooner than later. This is going to be a big one. This is where the 10 tribes, the lost 10 tribes of Israel, are housed. And from there, transmitted to this generation by the sages of India, Persia, Ethiopia, and Egypt. We are not indebted to either ancient Egypt for either religion or masonry, but to America. It is fact that at Memphis, Egypt, in the pyramids, under the guidance of the kings and the mystic rites of masonry, were worked many thousands of years ago, but at that time, Egypt and the continent of America were one and the same. Number 6, in America, rediscovered in the 15th century and repopulated in the 17th. Do you see that? Rediscovered after Pangea and the catastrophe that you read about in the book of Ezekiel in the 15th century and repopulated in the 17th. That means everything prior to these centuries is made up history. The remnant, those who are controlling governments today, took the history and tried to write themselves in to make it seem like they've always been there. There's a lot we are going to uncover in future videos. Repopulated in the 17th was recovered Egypt and the Promised Land, or the land of the constellation of the eagle. And we know America is represented by the eagle with the flag. This can go deep, very deep. But I just wanted to break down North America is the Promised Land. And they are keeping that from you. So those that are in Israel right now, fighting to get into certain areas, claiming that this is their land by God, no, it's not. It's here. It's North America. So with that being said, that's going to be it for now. We're going to get into this more in depth in other videos, but I just wanted to break down some of the information that you're going to see in future videos. I'll see you in the next one.